Hello, dear visitor. You are here with academic Dr. Lilia on the Popular Science Encyclopedia channel, in another installment of our sci-fi film series. In this video, we will be analyzing The Walking Dead, The Ones Who Live series, which has achieved great success with its first season, from both a content and scientific perspective. If you're ready, let's dive right in. The Walking Dead, The Ones Who Live is a highly anticipated spin-off series that extends the world of The Walking Dead by focusing on two of its most iconic characters, Rick Grimes and Michonne. Developed by Scott M. Gimple, the longtime showrunner and writer of the original series, this new chapter dives deeper into the personal stories of these characters while expanding the apocalyptic universe. Directed by Lauren Yacanella, the series continues the intense, character-driven drama with an additional focus on moral dilemmas, psychological survival, and evolving human relationships in a post-apocalyptic world. Plot overview, a detailed breakdown. The Walking Dead, The Ones Who Live picks up where Rick Grimes' storyline left off in the original series. In Season 9 of The Walking Dead, Rick is presumed dead by his friends and family after he blows up a bridge to protect his group from an advancing horde of walkers. However, he is secretly taken away by the CRM, Civic Republic Military, a highly organized, authoritarian group with advanced technology. The CRM had been hinted at throughout the series and in The Walking Dead, World Beyond, suggesting their role in scientific experimentation and control over large populations. Michonne's journey is driven by the discovery of evidence that Rick is still alive. She leaves her children and the safety of her community behind to find him. The Ones Who Live will focus on their separate paths, the trials they endure in Rick's captivity, and Michonne's search for him, which culminates in their emotional reunion. The series promises to tackle their physical, mental, and emotional scars after years of separation. Rick, once the natural leader and moral compass of the survivors, may have been transformed by his time with the CRM. Michonne, known for her strength and independence, will likely face new challenges as she ventures into hostile territories. Their reunion won't be easy, as both characters will have undergone significant changes in personality and outlook after their long absence from each other. The CRM, as a shadowy, overarching force, plays a central role in the series. This organization has been presented as a powerful, technologically advanced faction with morally ambiguous goals. They are interested in controlling survivors, utilizing them for labor, and potentially engaging in experiments related to the zombie virus. The series may dive into Rick's role within the CRM, potentially as a reluctant participant in their agenda or as someone actively resisting their oppressive control. Conflict and themes. Survival in hostile territory. The series will continue exploring the central theme of survival, both against the ever-present walker threat and among living humans who have formed new, sometimes brutal, societies. The reunion of Rick and Michonne may not be a peaceful one. While Michonne is on a personal quest to bring her partner back, Rick might be deeply entrenched in a web of power and control that the CRM exerts, creating tension between them. Personal evolution and emotional resilience. Both Rick and Michonne have evolved emotionally and psychologically. Years of separation, grief, and trauma may make their reunion bittersweet. Rick has been hardened by his experience in captivity, while Michonne's relentless pursuit may leave her physically and mentally worn. Their bond will be tested as they rediscover who they've become in the years apart. Exploration of power and morality. A significant theme is the contrast between the CRM's authoritarianism and the more individualistic survival strategies of Rick and Michonne. The CRM is a society that believes in rigid control, discipline, and scientific advancement at all costs, even if it means sacrificing moral principles. The ethical dilemmas posed by the CRM, such as experiments on human subjects, forced labor, and strict population control, will challenge Rick and Michonne's moral compasses. The series may explore whether survival justifies extreme measures and what it means to hold on to one's humanity in such a bleak world. Scientific examination of the series. Virology and evolutionary biology. One of the scientific underpinnings of the Walking Dead universe is the existence of a virus that reanimates the dead. While no virus in the real world has these properties, this storyline touches on elements of virology, such as the concept of viruses that lay dormant within the body, only to reactivate under certain conditions. The virus in the Walking Dead universe might be seen as a form of mutation or genetic anomaly that spreads through humanity. There are many parallels with real-world diseases, such as rabies, where viral infections can cause significant neurological changes in behavior. Evolutionary biology also plays a subtle role in the show. The walkers themselves may be subject to evolutionary pressures over time, potentially growing more adaptive in later seasons, a concept hinted at in the series. Likewise, survivors like Rick and Michonne, forced to adapt to ever-changing conditions, could also be viewed as a representation of human evolutionary resilience, how humans change physically, emotionally, and socially to survive catastrophic events. Anticipated themes and conflicts. While the main narrative will center on Rick and Michonne's journey, their interactions with the CRM will likely explore larger themes of authoritarian control versus individual freedom. The CRM represents a faction that prioritizes strict order and scientific advancement over moral considerations, which could introduce ethical dilemmas related to human experimentation and the manipulation of survivors. Psychology and PTSD. Both Rick and Michonne, like many characters in the series, struggle with post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD. This psychological condition, often seen in war veterans, first responders, and survivors of natural disasters, is magnified in a world where threats of death are constant. The series touches on how prolonged trauma reshapes an individual's personality, decision-making, and emotional state. Rick, having been a leader responsible for so many lives, suffers the burden of guilt and failure, while Michonne's constant vigilance takes a toll on her emotional stability. Their interactions in The Ones Who Live will likely explore the psychological costs of their years of survival. Sociology, collapse and reconstruction of society. The Walking Dead franchise offers a stark look at the breakdown of civilization and the subsequent formation of new, often dystopian, societies. The CRM, in particular, represents a vision of a highly controlled, authoritarian system that emerges in the wake of societal collapse. Sociologically, the series poses questions about human nature. What kinds of communities form when the structures of modern civilization disintegrate? The CRM's scientific experiments and strict control reflect the darker side of societal reconstruction, where individual freedoms are sacrificed for the collective's survival. Resource scarcity and human behavior. The collapse of modern society leads to a scarcity of basic necessities like food, water, and medical supplies, which exacerbates conflict between survivor groups. The series mirrors real-world research on how scarcity affects decision-making, often pushing individuals and communities toward violent or irrational actions. The dynamics of group survival, alliances, and betrayal in The Walking Dead are grounded in psychological theories of group behavior and conflict in resource-poor environments. Conclusion: The Walking Dead, The Ones Who Live promises to be a gripping, emotional journey that continues to explore the intricacies of human survival and societal collapse in a post-apocalyptic world. With the return of fan-favorite characters Rick and Michonne, the series is poised to delve deep into themes of love, loss, and resilience, while also exploring the scientific, psychological, and sociological implications of a world forever changed by a viral outbreak. The scientific themes of virology, evolutionary biology, and the psychological toll of trauma add a unique layer of depth, making this series not just a continuation of a beloved story but also a reflection on the real-world struggles that echo through its fiction. Thank you for watching today's video. If you found this content insightful, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you won't miss any future updates. Your support means a lot, so please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. I look forward to seeing you again with new and exciting videos. I'm eager to continue sharing fascinating knowledge from the captivating world of science.